Hi, third grade, and welcome to Unit 9 of Foundations. We're going to start off with Week 1. Here are the trick words you should be practicing at home this week: America, head, other, together, being, learn, ready, and water. Here is the family letter for Unit 9. Let's find out what we'll be learning. It says, Dear family, Foundations Unit 9 reviews the R controlled syllable. This syllable contains a single vowel that is directly followed by the letter R. The R changes the sound of the vowel. For example, in the word bark, the vowel A has neither the short nor the long vowel sound. Instead, the sound is controlled by the R. This type of syllable is marked as followed. So you circle the vowel and the R and you mark it R controlled. The vowel is circled with the letter R to emphasize that the two letters form the sound together. The R controlled syllable can be combined with other syllables to make multisyllabic words. Therefore, we will not only review how to read and spell R controlled syllables in isolation, but also combined with other syllable types and marked like this. Think of the word expert. That's a two-syllable word. Okay, so you mark the first syllable as is and the second syllable pert as a R controlled syllable. In the second week, students will learn that at the end of a multisyllabic word, can be spelled with either ER, AR, or OR, as in the word beggar, and that AR and OR are affected by a W or QU preceding it, like in the word worm. Okay, so these words are marked like all other R controlled syllables. Okay, warm is here and doctor is here. Okay. Students will also learn that there is an exception to the R controlled syllable. If the R is followed by another R, the preceding vowel is often short, like in the word carry. Even though you have a vowel followed by an R, we don't say kari. Okay, so that's when there are two R's together. That often happens. And you will mark the exceptions like that. It's an R controlled syllable, but it's an exception because we don't say kari. And it says, finally, students will learn that the 111 spelling rule applies to R controlled words. Okay, remember, 111 words have one syllable, only one vowel, and only one consonant after the vowel. So this means when the base word is a closed or R-controlled syllable with only one consonant following the vowel, you double the final consonant on the base word if you're adding a vowel suffix. So look at the example. The R is doubled in the 111 word stir. Okay, it's one syllable, has only one vowel, it's only followed by one consonant. So when you're attaching a vowel suffix, you have to double that consonant R. Okay, and remember we star the doubled consonant. So we have stir, stirring. All right, thanks for encouraging your child to apply these rules in all of their work. And let's go ahead and get started. Okay, first page says have your child underline or scoop the syllables in the words below and mark the syllable types. You're going to be doing C for closed, O for open, vowel dash E for vowel consonant E, and consonant LE for the consonant LE. And don't forget R for R controlled. All right, so this is a huge review of all the syllable types we've been learning. Let's scooch down to get as many words as we can. All right, they did lantern for us. Let's do, come on, pen. There it is. 30, the number 30. We're going to circle IR. That is an R controlled. Okay. And then T is actually open. Okay. But instead of just putting a macron on that Y, we're going to put that it sounds like a long E. Okay. Next word. Cursive. Okay, cursive. This UR is an R controlled. Circle UR, put R controlled. Now with this one here, we have, it looks like a vowel consonant E, but it's a vowel-e exception because we don't say cursive. So I'm going to mark that as a vowel consonant E exception because this I is actually short. Okay, perhaps. We have ER, circle it, is an R controlled, and haps is short vowel closed. Okay. Turnip. Some people grow turnips in a garden. We have UR is circled, marking that R controlled. And this one has a short vowel, so it's closed. Okay. We have enter. N, short vowel, closed. Circle ER, that's an R controlled vowel. Okay. Purple. All right, let's see. We have UR is the R controlled part. And then in the second one, this is a consonant LE. And remember, we still cross off the silent E in consonant LE words. Okay, we have birthmark. This is a compound word. Earth has the IR together. That's R controlled. And actually, arc has AR. So that's R controlled. Okay. This word is sturdy. We have UR, R controlled in the first syllable. And we have, this is an open D, even though this Y, we're going to mark sounds like that long E. Okay, last row here. Concern. Con is short vowel closed. Cern, you just see that ER together. That's a R controlled syllable. Okay, and then we have surpass. If you surpass your expectations, you do better than you thought. Surpass. UR is circled, that's R controlled. Pass is short vowel closed. And last one, thirsty. Thirsty. We have IR circled, that's R controlled, and T is your open syllable with that Y sounding like a long E again. Okay, great job with that top portion. Let's take a look now at what's below. It says, have your child find all the words with an R control sound and write them in the columns. Okay, so lantern has that ER, so you're going to write lantern right there. Okay, same with 30, the number 30 has that IR, 30. Spell it there. Okay, cursive has UR, and you're going to put cursive there. You're going to do that with each word from up above. Okay, let's take a look at the next page. Find the RR exception activity. Have your child find and circle all of the words with the R controlled RR exception. Okay, scoop and mark the syllable types in just those words. So keep in mind that it says, have your child select two of the starred Hey, that's one of those RR words, actually, starred. Have your child select two of the starred words and write a sentence, one for each. Okay, so notice you can pick forbid. I forbid you. Now I'm giving you sentence ideas. If I forbid you to do something, you're not allowed to do it. Okay. Inform. I can inform you of some news. Spark and harsh. Okay. So let's actually see. I have my pen here. We're going to skip the words that don't have the RR. So it should be easy to see that. This one doesn't. This one doesn't have RR together. This one doesn't. But look at cherry. So we're going to put one of the R's in here and the other in here. Okay. Now, chair. All right. So how they mark it is it's not churry. Okay. So we're going to, let me check on something here. Hold on one second. Okay. We're going to mark that that is short, and this is the R syllable exception. And this is open because this Y sounds like that long E. Okay. Carrot. We have one R going in the first syllable, the second one going in the second one. And we're going to, it's not carrot. So this is short. We're going to call this the R controlled exception. And this one is, you can even mark this as closed and put a schwa because it doesn't sound like carrot. Okay, I'm putting a schwa there for myself. Okay, we have two R's here. Sorry. Okay. So we're going to do that. This is a short sound. You could even put, I could even justify you putting a schwa for cherry there. Okay, because that doesn't sound like cherry, although it kind of does. Sorry is closed for, or no, that's the R syllable exception. Sorry. R exception. And this one's open. Okay, with that long E sounding Y. Okay, perfect doesn't have two R's together. Tardy doesn't have two R's together. Forbid doesn't have two R's together. Inform doesn't have two R's together. Dirty does not have two R's together. Spark does not have two R's together, but here we do. Terrible. Okay, this is your R controlled exception. This is closed because that's a short vowel. And this last part is a consonant L silent E. Okay, and harsh, we're not going to have to mark it up because it's not it's just the R controlled, not an exception. Okay, so the words that we should have marked up, let me move this up real quick, sorry, are carrot. Come on. Now I lost my pen. Here it is. Carrot, we circled. Cherry, we circled and marked. Sorry. And terrible. But remember, just use two of these words. Inform, forbid, spark, or harsh in sentences down below. All right, let's move on to the next one. We have sound alike word heard, Heard. Have you heard the news? That's with your ears. Or we have herd, Herd, like a group of animals. Okay. Have you heard about the amazing shortstop and his slide at home plate? That's with your ears. Have you heard that news? So you're going to put in HEARD for number 1. Number 2, in the church backyard, there is a herd of barnyard animals. A group of animals is number 2, HERD. Number 3, you can find a herd of zebra in Africa. Well, that's also a herd of animals, HERD for number 3. Number 4, I just heard a chirp from that parrot. That would be HEARD. Okay. The girl heard the whistle as the ship docked. That's another with her ears, HEARD. Okay. And it's kind of funny because I remember that with ear is in there, EAR for heard. Okay. And then you're just going to make your sentences, one sentence for each sound-alike word, use it correctly, and demonstrate the meaning. Check capitalization and punctuation. All right, let's see here. We have, we're going to select the correct word from the box to complete the sentence, write the word on the line, and then scoop it into phrases. Okay, so let's do this. We have, let's read the words first, I guess. We have sturdy, export, expert, insert, formula, survive, remark, persist. Okay. I hope I blank the camping trip. I hope I survive. Okay, so you're going to write survive in for number 1. Number 2, pick a new color. I was happy with her kind, something that someone says, her kind remark. Yes. Okay, number 2 is remark. And we should be scooping these sentences too along the way. Let's go back to number 1 and do that. I hope I survive the camping trip. Number 2, let's try I was happy with her kind remark. Number 3, the blank discussed his study of illnesses. Well, if you study something, you become an expert. Yes, so number 3 is expert. Write it on the line and let's scoop. The expert discussed his study, of illnesses. Okay, and let's try number 4. The blank supports will stand in the storm. If they're strong and can withstand a storm, that means they are very sturdy. Number 4 is sturdy, right? Okay, so let's scoop. The sturdy supports will stand in the storm. 2 scoops for me for that one. Okay, now let's take a look at which ones we have left. We have export, insert, formula, and persist. All right, let's clear 1 through 4 and jump down to 5. What is the blank for the math problem? We know formula, like area, formula for area of a shape. Okay, so number 5 is going to be formula, and let's scoop that one together. What is the formula for that math problem? Okay, number 6, we will blank the key and open the safe. We will, is it export, persist, or insert? We will insert the key, of course. We will insert the key and open the safe. Okay, we have persist or export. Number 7, do they export apricots to Switzerland? Right, that means they ship out. Do they export apricots to Switzerland? And number 8, I hope it's persist. Let's see. If you persist, that means you never give up. If you persist, you will finish well. Awesome. All right, let's clear that and head on down to the next page where we are matching the syllables. And this is the last page. So it just says, read the words in the box and draw a line to match the syllables to create real words. Okay, so we have survive, termite. You don't want those termites. And return. Okay, how about this box? Expert, Target, my favorite store. Remark. If you give a remark, you say something about something. Okay, let's clear that and go to the bottom two. Disturb. 30, the number 30, 30. And garlic. Last one. Stir. Get my pen back. Stir. Come on, pen. Let's try another color. Sturdy, something strong. It's sturdy. Let's see. You could do exist, but export. Persist. There we go. Persist and never give up. All right. Awesome job, third grade. Thanks again for joining me.